What's up, peoples? We back. My honor. Now, yeah, I went and pulled out the tropical sundress in Ohio early April. I bet I won't wear this outside, but you know what? This was what I was vibing with today. This is what I want to do. This is what I'm doing today. Sundress. Let's do this shit. Bounce it. Oh, you can see my little tag showing. Hold on. Fix that. Okay. I like everybody's energy. We having a good time. We vibing. We letting that shit go. That's what we doing today. We getting naked. We getting naked with each other. Wow. Expose yourself. Let me see. Because I'm about to let you see. I'm about to let you see. Yes, sir. That's what we're doing. I keep getting glitches, but that's okay. Y'all still get the vibe? Hold on. Okay, we about to stop this music because we about to get into some shit. Let's do. We about to. Let's see who's feeling me today on this topic. Let's see who's feeling me. Here we go. So, before y'all laugh at me, this is where my notes are. This came to me in the car. I don't know if I heard something or what happened, but this came to me in the car. So I was looking for something to write on, and apparently I didn't have my journal with me. So this is what I came up with. So apparently there was a paper bag in the car, and so I was like, okay, well that'll work, And so I grabbed a pen and a paper bag, the paper bag, and just wrote it down. Okay, so Hey, I had my airplane skirt on in the last video. Come on, rock with me, people. Let's just vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So let me fold my paper to get it where I need it to be. So, okay. So this topic is something, most of my topics will resonate with myself as well as you. And so let's get into it. Let's do it. It says, let me tell you about the time that I let a motherfucker treat me like I was average. Woo! Let's get naked. Because I said a motherfucker. That was one. I'm going to say about 3. I let about 3 average motherfuckers treat me like I was average. 3. Get the fuck out of here. Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? They get lost. That's where they do that at. Lost people do that shit. Lost people who don't know themselves, who don't know who the fuck they are, what the fuck they want, what the fuck they like, any of that. They don't know any of it because they're programmed to do certain things. They're programmed to wake up every day, right? And go to work. And they're programmed to get married, and do certain things. So they get stuck in these ideals and these images and these pictures in their mind of how things are supposed to be. So they settle. I said it. They settle for what they assume is the best motherfucking option. I did it. About thrice. 3 times, 2 times. I don't know. I can't keep track of this kind of this Americanized shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep track of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It might be more. I don't know. But I just know that I allowed myself. I lowered myself. Someone was on top of me. I lowered myself for that person, for that person's affection, for that person's love, for that person's protection, for that person's commitment, for that person's everything. I lowered myself, and then I'm pressed beneath this person, right? And so that's how a person gets to the point where they let a motherfucker treat them like they're average. And this is universal. So I know you're going to get people that say, you know, hey, this goes both ways and all this other stuff. Of course it does. It's universal. You know, you can let a man can let a woman treat him this way. It's just energies. Whatever your preference is, it could go either way with anyone. You know, it's just human beings. It's behavior. It's a learned behavior. It's like I said, to me, it's learned behavior because we were programmed. They tell us what we're supposed to want, and then we head out into the world. And whether our parents told us what we were supposed to want, or our parents' lack of having something told us what we were supposed to want, or the media told us what we were supposed to want. So for me, you know, I was supposed to want a family. You know, I was supposed to want a family. And that's, you know, what I searched for. I'll touch back on this a little bit later on another episode. But that's how I let someone treat me like that, because I wanted that so bad, because I was conditioned to want it. What if we don't want it? What if we don't want to get married? What if we don't want to have kids? The millennials are doing it. What's wrong with that? They just want to make money, go on trips, live their best life. What is wrong with that? But like I said, we were programmed to, you know, you're supposed to grow up and you're supposed to get married. And you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not against marriage at all. But I don't think that should be a little girl's total aspiration for life. You know, oh, get married and be a wife and pop out babies and all that. And I know, here we go. We're going to get the people that come for me talking about, here she go, strong, independent black woman up in the house. No, that's not what I'm saying. Not me. Listen, I have a couple degrees. I got, you know, all kinds of shit, you know. But listen, I'm single, by the way. But I'm just saying, if I were to engage in a consensual adult relationship, then if he's worth my respect, then I'll bow down to him. If he's worth my respect, you got to be worth it. See, a lot of you guys are wanting something that you haven't earned, and that could be universal, male, female, same thing. Women want material things. They want a show of affection. They want protection. They want whatever. Men want commitment. They want this woman that's gonna cook and clean and, like I said, pop out babies and all that other good shit. But we need to get rid of those concepts. No, I believe in gender roles. I believe in marriage. I believe in all of it. It's just, I don't believe that we should train us, women. I'm speaking for women because I can only speak for women. They should train us to be, that's our mission, And I guess, and it, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't the sole reason I was searching for that. I was searching for it because I didn't have it. I didn't have the family dynamic. I didn't have the love I thought that I should have. I didn't have that. So it sent me seeking it. And that's what, and when I touch back on it again, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it. But yeah, it left me seeking outside of myself. Let me say that again, because we need to be on the same page. It left me seeking outside of myself. I'm in my mid-40s, and I think this is just the time that I am just now at the point that I'm so in love with me. Like, I know people say it just to say it, but a motherfucker couldn't come and treat me like I was average if they had a motherfucking genie on their motherfucking shoulder. They couldn't come and treat me like I was average. Oh, motherfucker, what? I done learned. I done seen some shit. I done learned some shit. You know what? I like to do movie references, so let me do this. Okay, everyone remember Boomerang, right? So, okay, Boomerang, you know, when Eddie Murphy was trying to woo Robin Givens, and he was standing there, you know, cock diesel, you know, like, you know, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm giving you my Mac Daddy vibe and all this splendor. Like, that's me right now. Oh, fuck. What I look like settling? Settle. Am I perfect? No. My body perfect? I don't know. These braids old too. But guess what? I ain't settling. If you gonna come at me half-assed, I'm not even gonna entertain it. There's no need. I'm not even gonna entertain it. You come at me half-assed. Me. Above average. I'm so sorry, but that was funny as fuck. I'm saying, you know, like, come on now. I'm giving it to you. You know what? Let's turn on some music and let's end this shit. Because we just talked about it. Ain't nobody about to treat us average no more. You, male, female, we all